And we're live. Should be.
Should be. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand how YouTube keeps kicking me out of Odd Times podcast. I had to resubscribe again today.
Really?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I need to check. I don't know. What's our subscriber count? It's like 19, I think.
It still says 19.
Yeah.
No, now it's 20.
Oh, nice.
So I wonder if I have multiple YouTube accounts on here. No, because I didn't log out and log back in. I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Landing of the door.
Oh, yeah. So we were at my daughter's
Birthday party?
Yep.
Birthday party?
She is 24 big years old. And
why was I thinking 31? I was like, he doesn't have any kids that
No.
old. For some reason, I had 31 in my head, and I'm like, I know he's old, but not that old.
Oh, you're older than me, so let's slow down.
I know. I didn't say you were the old man in the group.
No, my oldest is 25. She's born in
'cause I
1999. So
Yeah, I thought they were,
because they're about the
Yeah.
same age as your boys.
Yeah, because mine were born in 99.
Right.
So mine were just born in January. So yeah, I had my head all day. I was like, it's her 31st birthday. I was like, there's no way.
No.
So I was like, I haven't drank enough. So now I'm drinking to try to catch up with my thoughts.
No, that's not good.
And could be.
Oh,
It's hot outside.
yeah.
What I did was watching the weather today, and he was talking about the 9-day. We got two cold fronts coming in. There's like I didn't get to watch it because they tease you with it. And he comes in and he teases you with something else. And
My
a
ex-mother-in-law
couple highs
was watching
in the 70s.
Yeah.
So I didn't. But it's 9 days, and we're here in Oklahoma, and I don't like to look that far out because it gets me excited, and then they shoot me in the foot, and it just sucks.
I saw a video of a F4 tornado in North Dakota.
Really?
Yeah, I can't find it again. The lightning was so intense you could see the outside of the tornado, and it was like a farmstead.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's true. It looked true. It was on X.
Yeah.
North. Well, let's start by spelling warning right. It looked terrifying, sir. Let's see if I can find it.
No, they're bad.
I just didn't think North Dakota got tornadoes.
Everybody, everywhere gets them.
Yeah, but it's mostly a United States thing because we looked it up. Remember, it's like other places get them, but they're not as intense as
They're not
us.
they're not as prevalent. They're not as often. A lot of times they come off of. I know hurricanes produce them. A lot of times off the front of the storm as it's coming in,
Right.
because it's a tropical storm as the hurricane comes in and it produces tornadoes. Yeah, that's why a lot of people's like, oh, you live in Oklahoma? How do you manage with all the tornadoes?
So did that tornado happen in Bismarck, North Dakota? I don't know.
I don't know.
Because it said it was an F3. I'm going to try to find that while we're talking because that was wild to see that. Put my hands in the right spot. So how you been?
Good. Did you see? So right now, Putin.
Oh, found it. Found it.
Oh, you found it?
Hold on. Let's mute it and let's switch the scene so it'll take off. This was what I saw. That when it pops up on the feed, I'll wait. But there it goes.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
that storm is huge.
Yeah, I was like,
I hope that's a Ring door camera and that's not a.
Oh no, nope. He's standing there holding it because he's like, you need to go get downstairs right now.
Yeah, that downstairs isn't gonna help. You
Or
need
in the shelter. You can hear
yeah.
so you can hear the tornado sirens.
Holy moly, that's just intense.
Yeah, he's holding it.
And he's holding it steadier than I would, and we've seen more tornadoes than they have.
Yeah. I'm like, that looks like that's coming right at his house or wherever he's staying, that community. I'm like,
And that's just slow moving, and it's just, oh my goodness gracious.
the
And
intensity.
I want to say F4 is what, 85 miles an hour above?
Well, they were saying on that site that I just looked at that an F3 is 185 to 203 or something.
Is it that fast?
So here's what it says. The tornado was rated an F3 on the Fujita scale, which means wind speeds were estimated to
Oh.
add 158 to 207 miles per hour.
Okay, so F4 is 207 to 260.
Yeah, that's insane. That is pure insanity, man.
So the F5 tornado, which is the one that was so wide that went through Oklahoma City in 99, the May 3rd,
Yep.
261 miles an hour to 318 miles an hour.
You know, they say that God sends us because there's gay people in Norman. I don't know if you believe that or not.
Well, Norman has not actually.
But I gotta stop because I was getting ready to say some real bad stuff and got us kicked out.
Norman has not been like hit like full on like more as like Tornado Alley.
Well, I saw those preachers at that time, and I'm not making this up. They literally said God was sending tornadoes at Oklahoma because of gay stuff. I'm just like, y'all are insane. Like legit.
Oklahoma's the Bible Belt, and they were one of the last states to even recognize that because of it being the so quote unquote called the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
But 261 miles an hour to 318. I can remember you were here, so
yeah.
Do you remember where you were when that May 3rd tornado hit?
I was living in Bethany in a 1-bedroom apartment. Overlake Apartments. Yeah, ghetto. I was in a ghetto, and we were talking about going up to the IGA because that was our town shelter. Is that the one that split? It split. It was like going one direction, then it went south or something.
No, because that's the one that went from.
It
went through more north and east. That's the one that took out the remember we had the outlet malls in Stroud.
Oh,
it took the outlet mall out and went all the way up into Bartlesville.
Yeah.
It went all the way to Bartlesville.
Yeah.
But I remember exactly where we were. That's my mom's birthday, May 3rd. I'll never forget it. And my mom was I had a cake at my house. My mom was out to dinner with her best friend. And, cell phones weren't the thing in 99. I mean, people had them, but they were the big, those were rappers and movie stars had cell phones and could get a hold of my mom. Couldn't find her at all. And it missed her house by 2 blocks.
That's wild.
That town, my buddy was in the reserves and he was in my mom's neighborhood at night. Yep. Never forget. Yep. They had shoot to kill orders for looters. Sure did. Because they what is it when the president claims something natural disaster?
National emergency.
The national emergency, but he proclaimed something about the looters looting it because they had already started. So he had given the order. And my buddy was in the Army Reserves, and he was a sniper, and they had shoot to kill orders for anybody looting in the neighborhood. Never forget it. Yep.
So that was from June 20th. I was trying to see when that
video was.
So that was August 14th that it was posted. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if these are old videos or what. I just saw it today, and I was just like, number one, I didn't know North Dakota got that kind of tornadoes being so far.
I didn't either.
so far.
My mom's in the
north.
Badlands right now. Or actually, she is in
Where's that?
South Dakota. The Badlands of South
Oh,
Dakota.
okay, okay. All right, let's start the audio part. Okay, enter on the right key. Here we go.
Now recording.
Episode 94, Odd Times Podcast, Matt Cast, go.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
How are we gonna get there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why
I'm
we
not.
going?
Look, I just point the direction.
You're
you
the
figured
captain.
it.
You're the captain of this ship.
Well, then we're gonna
I'm
sink.
I'm the drunk passenger.
Yeah. Well, we're screwed. Dead.
She's actually in Rapid City right now, having a good time.
Rapid City, South Dakota.
Yeah, I do believe so. I do believe so. I do believe so. Yep.
When they show,
It's,
it cracks me up when they show the aftermath of a tornado. Like this one's different than the 52 we've seen before. It's like, yeah, that's what happens in a tornado. They're like, look at the devastation. I'm like, yeah, we have tons of videos of that. We know what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Happy birthday, Captain Cheesy Feet. Oh, that's so nasty. That's so nasty, Rocco.
Wait, I missed that.
He typed, ooh, cheesy feet.
Ew.
Yeah, so you're saying
so-
instead of corn chip feet, you have that nasty Parmesan smelling feet.
So it's
Is that what you're
funny
saying?
because Kaz went on a holy crusade this week because somebody clipped their fingernails in one of our vehicles, and he sent out.
Dirty sons of bitches. You dirty sons of bitches.
He goes, you got to go read my email. So I was like, you sent an email? I'm impressed that you know how to do that. Number two, I opened it up and I had tears in my eyes because he sent pictures. He sent pictures. Oh my God, I was crying. My stomach hurt so bad.
I mean, do people know how nasty your fingernails are? I mean, that's just nasty. Pepper change.
Ugh. He's
I
going
thought
to
he was- I thought he
Rocklahoma
was-
in 2 weeks.
I thought he was practicing for Rocklahoma. I thought that's what he was doing, getting geared up, getting his liver ready, and
Oh. He's
he's got a.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he's meeting a bunch of people. He's going to have a hell of a good time.
And didn't he have a new wife? Isn't that what you told me?
No, maybe. I don't know. He's probably got a couple. I'm not sure how he does it.
Yeah. No.
You know how you know how those people do. I got to watch what I say. Okay.
Yes.
So
How was your week?
it was good. Weird. It was a weird week.
Yeah. Yeah. I was glad it's over, as always.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was an odd because typically I get angry a lot at work just because of the nature of what we do.
Right.
I'm always
Me
like,
too.
this doesn't make sense. But I was oddly calm this week. I was just like, I was at peace with the universe because I had 4 days off last week. So I think
Yeah, me
that
too.
really helped me to just kind
It
of
was
calm
nice.
down. It
I'm
was.
trying to figure out how I can do that on a regular basis. now, imagine if you could make what you make now and do it in 4 days.
Oh, be great.
I
Absolutely.
want to do it. I want to do it to where I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off.
Yeah.
That would be so nice. It was so nice because I had Friday off and you had the Wednesday, Thursday off.
Yeah.
And
I enjoyed it, but you know what I did? Do you know what I did? I played Wuthering Waves. That's it. I played Wuthering Waves, and then we had an incident that happened with the family, and that took a couple days. But other than that, it was just it was a nice, peaceful, relaxing 4 days off. Oh, it was
did
so
I tell
good.
you about my steak?
You didn't? No.
So I went out and had a steak dinner on Friday.
I've never heard of the restaurant you went to either, by the way.
Yeah. Broadway 10 Chop House downtown. And I had a Wagyu steak, a Delmonico Wagyu steak. Oh my God, so good. So good.
Look at Mr.
Now, it
Moneybags here. It's
No,
a
no.
$900 steak, but
No,
that's how I
God,
roll.
no. It was not. Now, if
Let
it would have
me-
been A5, let's see. So the steak was a little expensive, but I tried it. You know, don't do that on a regular basis.
No,
you know?
I know you don't.
Okay, so an A5, which is the top Wagyu.
Because you guys don't go out in public because of your wife's condition, right? The gingerness.
Yeah.
You keep her out of the sun.
I thought it was because she didn't go out with me. I thought that's
No. I was just like,
you could have went either way. The condition is me or the red hair. I didn't know which way you were getting. I was sitting here holding my breath. Which condition does she have today? I didn't know. So most of the time I've seen Wagyu, the A5, which is the top.
wait, they grade them? So they grade
Yes,
them?
they grade them. Yes, it's graded. It's graded on the marbling scale because the marbling, it's got more. It's like So if you ever watch a steak guy, okay, so people really like the what is the little 6 ounce that the filet?
Okay.
Because it's so tender.
Yeah.
Okay, but flavor wise, if you ask any steak connoisseur, most steak connoisseurs prefer a ribeye because it has the fat in it. And if it's cooked low and slow, that fat will cook into the steak. It won't be fatty. It'll still have the fat on the outside, but the marbling on the inside will basically melt away. Kind of like when you're doing like when you're smoking a brisket, because they put the fat side up when you smoke a brisket, and the fat drips into the meat, and it tenderizes everything and gives it a juicy deal. So Wagyu is graded on the marbling. So when they cut it into the Wagyu, how it's aged and raised. I tried to read up on it, and it's because even Oklahoma does it. Japan is more known for their Wagyu because they baby those cows. I mean,
Okay.
I think they sing to them and rub their bellies. I don't know what all the Japanese do,
Whoa.
but they're A5. Yeah, I think they probably brush their teeth with a tooth. I don't know what all they do, but the Japanese was what started it. But most of the time, Wagyu A5 is $25 an ounce. And I got a 25-ounce steak. And that would have been $625. So I did not get A5. I promise you that. Because I can't afford that.
What I was gonna say though, don't they also with the Wagyu, don't they also wait until the cow is older too? It's not like it has a good life basically.
It's a pampered life. It's not like
right.
Yeah, it's not like you're eating what's the baby cow?
Veal.
Yeah, veal. It's so nasty.
I can't do it just because it's a baby. I'm like, that's wrong.
Well, I mean, it's raised for that. It's like eating that. It's like eating anything. It's raised for it. I don't care what people say. It's just I've had it once and it didn't taste good, so I'll never order it again. Now, if somebody else orders it and lets me try it, that's another story. But I'm not paying for it. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And it was in a marinara sauce, and it was nasty.
Oh.
It was nasty.
So
nasty.
So would you?
And that place couldn't even make drinks.
What?
So don't ever go to that place. It's a place called Mary Eddie's. I'm a blast y'all. Y'all are terrible. Terrible. How can you not? A margarita. Everybody in the world makes a margarita with a margarita mix. It's got a mix. That's just the way you'd make a margarita. And the tequila. And they messed that up. How do you mess that up?
Maybe it was just a
you pour the
night.
mix. You poured the. It was first thing. We were first customers in the door. They didn't have a chance for somebody to be mean to them yet.
I don't know. So this this place you
So
went was good.
Oh, yes, yes, and it's a higher end steak place, so you pay a little bit more for your steak, and everything's a la carte, but you are definitely getting a better steak. They age their steaks in house, and so you're definitely getting a better steak.
Oh, this fucking guy in a wheelchair is keying this guy's car while he's sitting in his car. I'm like, that old dude would need more than a wheelchair when I'm done with him. Yeah. Sorry.
And I actually think if you were to whoop his ass, it's justifiable.
I think so.
And you can still sue him for damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, my life felt threatened. Look at his face. He looks like a psycho.
I guarantee you he wouldn't. That wheelchair would.
That just made me super angry. I apologize. I don't like
Did
people
you see this
being...
on the X?
Yes, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah.
It makes me...
I want to be angry.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll just...
I'm watching a water buffalo attack a male lion. Oh, yeah. They're not to be trifled with. Y'all don't understand. The lion's the king of the jungle, but this dude is like, what about that?
Yep. I don't know what happened. What happened prior to this? I don't know if he
that wreck. You know, he did a U-turn. The one you sent me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, he killed 3 people. Died in that.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt
3 people. Every one of those cars that hit him died, and you can see the look in his face is just like, I just wanted to do a U-turn on the highway. Everybody that hit him died. Everybody.
This guy on the that I'm putting on here, the look, he doesn't need that hover around, but when I'm done with him, he's going to require it. Because you do that, I'm kicking his teeth in. I'm pulling him off that freaking hover.
Put it on the show.
But it's on the show.
I see it.
He's just scratching this guy, and the guy's just a beta male, just sitting there like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I know what I'm doing. That guy's going to need...
in the United States.
He's going to need a dentist. He's going to need reconstructive surgery.
I can't tell you what I would do. I can't say.
Well, no, I'm keeping it family friendly. I'm keeping it family friendly.
I can't say what I would do.
I would kiss him on the mouth and then I'd twerk.
That's making me angry.
Yeah, that's what made me angry. You were talking about steak, and that popped up on my tongue. It's like, oh, this MFer. Oh.
Oh, hey, watch you. I got hand delivered a little brown baby.
So I am on a kick right now, changing topics of playing free-to-play games. I'm just curious about these because the number one free-to-play game in the world is, I think, Genshin Impact. Everyone thinks it's Fortnite. I'm looking that up. Number one free to play. That's how you know I'm old. Lego, so it's not. It used to be. But Genshin Impact was at the top of that list for during COVID. And I played it. I enjoyed it. It was a clear ripoff of the Legend of Zelda. Genshin Impact, and it's free. You can play it on your cell phone, tablet, whatever. You like, all it costs is internet. That's it. Then you've got a game, and it is expansive. And I played it probably, I don't know, 40 hours at least, and that was on the PlayStation 4. So then COVID, all of that, and I quit playing it. So I haven't really dabbled into, and back then I played War Thunder too. I played that a lot. I think I have like 14,000 hours in War Thunder. I play, that's what
a free to play game?
Yeah, War Thunder was free to play. Genshin's free to play. War Thunder was my stream game of choice. That was the game that built my stream years ago, was War Thunder. Because that's what I just stopped playing, tanks. I didn't ever play planes, but so I haven't dabbled in that in, gosh, probably since 2015, 2016. So they've come a long way with this. So my friend Matt, I call him Chew on the show. So Chew was telling me about this Zenless Zone Zero, and I saw it. So I was like, I'll give it a try. I really enjoyed it. It's really fun. It's free to play. So I was like, I want to see what else is out there. So I found Tower of Fantasy. That game's awful, by the way. It's just awful. But and I can't in good conscience recommend it, but I love that game. I absolutely adore that game. But the writing is terrible. The gameplay is terrible. Like, I don't know why I like it. My son says it's like being in an abusive relationship. You love them, but they hit you. I said, yeah, that's kind of it, because it crashes all the time. It's
Your son.
Yeah.
You know that's not a good look for you, right?
No, it's not. It's not.
Well, because he's not old enough to have it.
No, I know.
That's fucking great. Because I'm just sitting here thinking, as many times as he's heard you, I want to abort you.
Yes.
He knows. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yes, he does. He does. So
That's so good.
I
I
was
feel so bad for him. I'm gonna pray for him tonight.
so there's a couple of other games that had come out. So there's Genshin, there's Zenless Zone Zero, there's Tower Fantasy, and then there was this little game that I had heard about. I believe I first heard mention of it on Asmongold's channel. He was playing it, and he's like, I really like this game. So I was like, I'm going to put that on my list. So I downloaded it back in February. But you know how sometimes you're just not in the mood? And I didn't really give it a shot.
Right.
I got rid of it. 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm going to download it. I sunk 95 hours in that game in 2 weeks.
Already?
Already. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, every night before I go to bed, I'm on there just
And
doing quests.
And what's that name of that game?
Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves.
So
Okay.
I told my friend Chu, I said, check it out. Let's see, because maybe it's just me being an addict. I don't know. But I was like, there's something about this game that I'm really connecting with. And so it's free to play. So you expect very heavy monetization, right? Like you want to progress, you got to. It's not in this. It's not in this. Everything you can buy, you can get basically from just playing the game, and it's not beating you over the head. It has a couple of flaws. One of them is kind of it's very long-winded. So if you're not into story-driven games, you're gonna just skip this game. Combat is very fun and fluid. It takes a while to kind of figure things out. Their explanations sometimes don't exactly. They're not enough to really flush out the idea. So you're left a lot of times just trying to figure stuff out on your own, which I think kind of lends to the fun of the game. The puzzles they're easy to solve once you understand the rules, but it's figuring out what the rules are, because sometimes the puzzles don't give you rules. So you're just like, I got a stack of this and I got to put it into that, but I don't know how to do those two things. So, man, it's really in depth. And then I just got to the third zone, Renacida, and the game completely kind of changed. And I absolutely love this new zone. They give you flying, and I can't recommend this game enough. So Chu got it, and he's already put in 20 hours, and he just got it last week. He's like, I don't know what it is. This game is addicting. I go, it is. We found out last night I can join his world. So we ran around last night for 3-4 hours, just smashing stuff with in a team together. It was so much fun. And it's cross
for me.
WURTHING. Wuthering Waves. WAVES.
Yeah, somehow I got heights out of that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's no, that's not, don't look that up.
So it's this. I'm gonna pull it up for the YouTube people.
I got it.
And you get to draw characters and stuff, and you might want to spend money to get crystals to unlock the new characters. But if you get a good team with good synergy, you can ban. And of course, I was looking up guides.
It's my kind of game already. I mean, they're bringing you a martini right at the beginning.
Yeah.
What all about that?
But the nerds ruin everything. So one guy's like,
She only has one eye.
oh, it's Asian. Asian's got now. I tell you all that, how much I'm loving this game, to tell you this. Do not, if you play this game, anybody out there, you have been warned. The companion quests that you get for the people that join you, dude, they hurt my soul. I did one, and it's spoiler, so if you don't want to hear this, I don't know, plug your ears. There's
So are all the main characters girls?
No, not at all.
Okay, because what I'm seeing is there's 4 girls.
Yeah, there's a pretty. It's more female heavy. Yeah. So there are more girls, because there's Alto. There's a snake guy. I can't ever remember his name. But the funny thing that gets me with this game is they don't change the names from Chinese. So they're speaking English, and they're like, so we need to go see Shusha and help. We're gonna help Shusha to do this. It takes me out of it for a second, but yeah, other than that, the game's great. But there's a little girl named I'm gonna look her up real quick. She's adorable. She's my main character.
Russia, ROCCIA.
Yeah. So this is who I play. Encore. I love her to death. She's probably 12 or 13. She's amazingly powerful. Well, I did her companion quest. Now, when you meet her, she's with a guy named Alto, and she's part of this group called the Black Shores. And she's very upbeat and positive, and, you're like, great. So then you do her companion quest, and she's got a little girl she's trying to help. So you meet the little girl. Little girl's like, my mom never came home, and I wanted to tell stories with her. And thus starts the saddest fucking thing I've ever done in a video game. Oh my God. Every time you find one of her little notes that her mom made a scavenger hunt for her daughter before she died, and Encore's telling her a story because she's a storyteller. She's telling her a story about this place you can go that grants wishes. The little girl goes, so I can get my mom back? And you're just like, oh my God. Tears just everywhere. I was like, I don't know if I want to play this anymore. It's just awful. That was so heartbreaking. Just absolutely heartbreaking. And that's when it dawned on me that Eastern game developers get character development. Western developers have no idea how to do this. I'll probably never forget that story just because of it pulls at something in the human experience. Because I have daughters, and I'm watching this little girl cry, and it's making me think of my kids. It makes me go, I would never want my kids to, miss a parent like that. The little girl had to hold her mom's hand. Encore had to hold her mom's hand while she was dying of a disease and trying to tell her stories to brighten her day as her mom is dying. Like, God, come on. It's a video game. It goes hard in those companion stories, and every companion you do has a tragic backstory. But that's why they're great at what they do, because they built on this. They hit rock bottom, and then they climbed up to be what they are. And they're still struggling. But Western games just don't seem to have the knack for that, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you think?
I think they're trying to hit it big every time. I think Western games are trying to hit the home run instead of
start small.
Start small in a baseball analogy, try to get on base.
Right.
They're not trying. They're trying to just go big or not go at all, I think.
Yeah.
It's the same way with everything they do. They're trying to become millionaires instead of working their way up to
building their net worth.
Good stuff, building good quality games. Nobody thought Call of Duty was going to be great when it first came out.
Right.
And look at it now. I mean, look at PUBG, and what was the other free-to-play game that I never played that you said that you think is number one?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. It's a free-to-play game.
So what's funny about Fortnite is initially it was a completely different game because I bought it.
Right.
I bought it and played it. You build a base, and then you would go out in the world and collect materials to build your base, and you do it with 3 people. And so you build it up.
Evolved the game.
And then they were like,
got it.
But they got that idea from a zombie survival game. Because I have that game too on Steam. I can't remember the name of it, but we
looked that up. But I'm saying they built from the ground up. They built basically an empire.
Yep.
And all they're doing now is buying the rights to use Dragon Ball Z characters. They're buying the rights to, so the people that play, they're bringing in older people. Say, oh man, I can play Fortnite and play with Goku and play Fortnite. I don't even give a shit how good I am. I'm playing with Goku and I'm shooting people.
Right.
They're hitting out of the way. In Eastern, they're following in the same footsteps of anime. in their games.
Yes.
They're building the characters just like they do in anime. Because in anime, I saw a backstory on today on a Demon Slayer bad guy character, and they don't show that backstory in the show, but yet they have created it. So if you want to look up his backstory, you can look it up and find it.
Yeah.
And it's freaking, and he's a monster. He's a bad guy. He kills people. And they built his backstory to where you feel sad for him. I watched this,
Yeah.
and now I don't want anybody to kill him because I know why he's a monster. And,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Well, too, I think a lot of Western developers, because they're money driven. Every game is money driven to a certain extent. Like it's
Well, it
art,
is.
but you want to make money off of the art that you're doing. You want people to like it. You
Yes.
want to make money. But I think a lot of Western developers are caught. You're seeing a lack of creativity because they're just chasing trends. Like how many battle royale kind of games are there now? I mean, you've just named Fortnite, PUBG. I mean, Call of Duty has it.
Call of Duty has one. And that's the other thing. I want to read the story that Call
Yes.
of Duty put out.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
I mean,
But
did,
yeah,
did I send it?
you told me about it last night.
Yeah, right.
The letter they wrote, which is hilarious. But yeah, no, I think Western developers should take a lesson and what they do, and it's so telling when you get on X and people will say, "I'm super excited about this particular." Let's just say Expedition 33. People were hyping. Well, it happened during Elden Ring. So Elden Ring came out, and Ubisoft and Microsoft, I don't know Microsoft, anyway, developers working at these big game studios were like, "Oh, this game is just junk,"
Oh,
and they
talked
just
so bad about
they
it.
just trash it without ever understanding why it's so good. Why are people drawn to it? Instead of like looking at it from a creative perspective and saying, "Oh, I see what they're doing." They just crap on it because they're jealous, because nothing they're ever going to do is ever going to hit like an Elden Ring did.
No,
So,
they're
but,
not. But if and the thing I like about Eastern game developers and Eastern things is that they do things for their fans. So I mean, the guy that did Elden Ring, when people were talking about how easy it was, and he came out and said, "F y'all, I got something for you."
yep.
He did that for his fans. He didn't do that because they were one-upping him and you know, like your son beat it with only a sword, no armor. You know, he did it because people were, I mean, they're putting in hours and hours and hours on his game, and he's like, "Oh, y'all are doing this? Well, let me help y'all and make it harder for y'all."
Mm-hmm.
That's what gamers want. They don't want to just be able to go through and I want to put, if I put 50 hours in a game, I want to be enjoying those 50 hours.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I don't want it to be, I want to come in and be, the grind is real. My sons, I watch them play the shooter they play that I don't like. They're playing it right now, as a matter of fact. The one where they Tarkov. Escape from
yeah.
Tarkov. I watched that. I could never play it.
Oh, I couldn't either. Matt plays it.
No.
Yeah.
It is the slowest. So I'm watching my son and my two sons and one of their buddies have dropped in this building, and they're running through this. They're going through this mall, and they're hunting some people. But yet at the same time, as they're hunting people, there are AI bots running through, and they don't even shoot them. They just let them keep going.
Really?
I'm like, why don't y'all shoot them? Yes, because they don't want to give away their position. Because if you die in Tarkov, you die. If you die in Tarkov, and I was bored out of my mind watching them play that game, and I was like, how do y'all play this? I mean, I'm just watching my son. He's scoping in on people and not shooting. I was like, shoot him. What in the hell?
Because
Shoot
it's more
him.
realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, Call of Duty, I shot that. I shot him. No. So then I had to get an explanation from my son because I'm trying to be quiet because they're talking back and forth. Well, I got a guy over here and I got a guy over here, and my son, I just keep watching him look at somebody. I was like, shoot him, come shoot him. What the hell?
So this weekend they had the Battlefield. Is it Battlefield 6?
Yes, Battlefield 6
Beta?
second weekend of the beta. Last
So it's the
weekend was the first beta. Yes.
So everybody's jumped in. So I got the expert review from my son,
mm-hmm.
which said it's good.
What's he think?
He said it's good. He said they need more vehicles and more maps, but he said hopefully that's just a beta thing. He said he's not going to
Yeah, it's just a
pre-order
beta
it because he wants to see what they're going to, because he's like, it's usually really buggy when it first releases, so he's going to hold off. But I said, are you having fun with it? He goes, yeah, no, we're having a lot of fun. That's it. That's it right there. Are you having fun?
Here's the letter.
Yeah. So Call of Duty wrote a letter.
Call of Duty puts out a letter because of the overwhelming numbers that we're playing it. And could you look it up and see? Can you look up and see how many people are playing on PC?
Yeah, let's see.
So it says, first off, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Battlefield 6. Let's be real. EA and DICE have absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. From what we've seen, the game looks incredible, plays like a dream, and brings that classic large-scale Battlefield chaos that so many of you have been craving. The destruction, the class-based teamwork, the sprawling maps. It's clear Battlefield is back in a big way, and we're not too proud to give credit where it's due. They've delivered something special, and it's no surprise that some of you are itching to jump into their second open beta this weekend. That said, we've got a bone to pick with you, our loyal Call of Duty players. We know the temptation is real. We get it. New shiny toys, explosive tanks, and the promise of leveling entire buildings are hard to resist. But let's not forget who's been here for you, dropping adrenaline-pumping action year after year with tight gunplay, iconic maps, and those clutch moments that make you feel like an action hero. That's right, us. So here's the deal. We're watching. If you sneak off to play Battlefield 6 beta, we're not saying we're going to send Team Ricochet to your virtual doorstep, but we might just punish you with some extra challenges when you come crawling back to Black Ops 6 or Warzone. Maybe we'll crank up the SBMM just for you. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was going to
ask.
I
play Call of Duty. And I play Call of Duty. I don't know what that is. Or throw you into a lobby full of campers. Kidding. Or are we? Seriously, though, we're not here to gatekeep your fun. Go try Battlefield 6. Experience the chaos, blow up a building or two, and see how it stacks up. We're confident you'll miss the fast-paced, in-your-face intensity that only Call of Duty delivers. And, of course, our amazing skins. We can't wait to announce our latest bundle on August 14th, which they'll charge you for. But here's our promise to you. We're not resting on our laurels. Seeing Battlefield 6 light up the FPS scene is pushing us to go harder. We're cooking up something special for Black Ops 7 and beyond, and we're taking notes on what makes Battlefield 6 shine, without losing the soul of what makes Call of Duty the king of arcade shooters. Expect tighter gunplay, wilder modes, and maybe a few surprises that'll make you glad you're part of our squad. So go ahead and dip your toes into the Battlefield 6 beta. We'll be here when you get back, ready to welcome you with a double XP weekend and some new toys to play with. Just don't get too comfortable in those tanks. We've got kill streaks that'll make you rethink your loyalties. Stay frosty, the Call of Duty development team. The sad thing is Call of Duty tried to put in tanks in one of their games, and it didn't.
Oh, really?
Nobody liked it. Yeah. There was a game that they had those in there, and nobody liked them. Yeah, nobody liked them at all. They were slow, hard to play.
So it wasn't that the tanks were there; it was how they implemented them, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't play Call of Duty. I played the campaign for Black Ops 3, I think, because my son had it downloaded on my PlayStation. I played that. It was fine. I get it, but I've never played online Call of Duty. I just, like, it's not for me. I don't. But I have played a lot on Battlefield 1. I spent because I'm going to get Battlefield 6 because my friend Matthew wants to play it. So I was like,
Good.
I'll get it when you get it. So there we go. So if
We all
I
can play. It's
yeah,
cross-platform.
exactly. So if people get it, I'll probably get it on PC, just because then all of us can play on PC. But yeah, there's something about that Battlefield because it's like it's so massive and immersive, and like you and your boys get teamed up. That's why I don't like Call of Duty, because it's so fast, and they're talking about campers like that's a bad thing. I'm like, no, it is. It's a good thing. Like, I don't want to be running around from place, but I find good cover and concealment. That's where I'm gonna sit, and that's where I want to kill you. So see,
Yeah, I
that's
like to snipe.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like Battlefield. I've played a couple of the Battlefields because the boys were big into them.
I think that's funny
couldn't-
though that they did
I
that.
couldn't fly planes. Yeah, but Call of Duty.
Oh no, the plane mechanics is awful. I've never been able to do that.
But to me, when I look at it, they've taken all because PUBG was the first one to implement the peeking, where you can peek behind the building.
Oh
and
really?
look. Yeah, PUBG had it. Yeah, because I don't think you can peek. I don't even think you can peek on Fortnite.
Well, you could in Arma. I played a lot of Arma 3, and that's so PUBG, I believe. Now I could be wrong, but I think
They
PUBG
might have
is
stole it.
no, is a mod. It's a mod for Arma 3. I'm pretty sure PUBG was because it was made by one guy, I think in South Korea. It was just a mod for Arma 3.
Oh, okay. I think we looked that up. I think you're right.
I
And
remember something about
they've
that.
put that in there, and then they've put in because, like in Call of Duty Warzone, you have plates. So you, when it's the Battlefield Royale for Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what you do is you put plates in. So if your plates break, you can actually hit. They have loot boxes throughout the map, and people open them. So as you open the loot boxes, you get plates, and you can only carry so many, and you can equip 3 at a time, and you can carry so many depending on your backpack.
So are they like bulletproof vests?
Um,
Like how PUBG
well,
has armor?
kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
But it actually shows you replate
Okay.
in Call of Duty, so it's actually a nice little graphic. So as you're running along and your plates break, which is the principle of, in actual military, because you've seen like in Black Hawk Down, that's like you don't need the plates. We're only going in and coming out.
Right.
So same principle, and they've just done that in Warzone. So you played up. So they actually have implemented that in the Warzone, and you can actually watch. Because on your screen, when you shoot somebody, it'll show them break. You'll break them. It'll show the break. It'll show the plates break on the screen. So
Okay.
like when you shoot them, you've broke their plates.
Okay.
And so they've implemented that in the peaking, like I saw a guy riding on the side of a tank the other day. So he's like holding on to a tank, it's got the rails,
Yeah.
and the tank is driving, and the guy's holding on beside it, and he's trying to get away from the guy shooting at him.
That's cool.
He's holding on to him. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So
So it actually looks really nice.
So my son was playing on a map, and he was flying a jet, and they had him and his friends just trash talk, which makes me proud of my son. I said, you should start saying Top Gun stuff like, "They're on my tail, Goose." I'm gonna hit the brakes. He's gonna fly right by. My son was cracking up. He was like, "I'm gonna start doing that." It looks great. I mean, they have nowhere to go but up, because 2042 was awful. It was
awful. I didn't even. I saw so much bad stuff on that.
So
We could go into that, which we did.
So the beta all-time peak was 521,079
Wow.
for the.
See, and
beta.
I've never liked playing betas. I
Yeah.
always wait because they
Me
never
too.
give you everything. I wait to see on a new game.
I leave that for other people, and then I just watch their streams.
Yes.
So it's like everyone's like, "Oh, you get in because it's free to play." It's like, nah, I'm not gonna help them test their game. Like, I'm not.
Exactly.
They
I
need to
don't
pay
know.
me. Yeah, but
I agree.
hopefully they got all that dog crap out of their system from 2042, because
My son said it plays really nice, just like your son said.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up on my Steam real quick because I'm curious to see which version of Battlefield is like top of the charts right now. Because you can look at the concurrent players. Now I'm sure nobody's playing any of those right now, bitch.
Here's how to make garlic cream cheese.
Oh, what are you watching, old man?
Well, I opened my phone and TikTok was on.
Oh, I gotcha. Battlefield 6. Let's see how many people are on there right now. Let's go to Community Hub. Now, I don't know where they find that. So it's, what, 177. That can't be right. When does it end? So it's coming out October 10th. So this will probably be the last.
This is the last weekend. So
Okay.
they did it in weekends, which is pretty. It's different. Usually they do a beta and they'll do it through the week. So it'll start on a Friday and then the weekend, then all week long. They didn't even let you play this week. You didn't get to play again until Friday.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, it looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm just not good at these games. So if I'm playing, I'm just playing with my friends to have fun. Because if I play with you, you're going to realize real quick how dog crap I am at these games. Like, I'm awful. I'm absolutely awful. Because I like group mechanics. I like if we're playing together, let's stick together. Because I've tried playing with my son, and we'll get into a game, and then I'm getting my gear, I'm checking everything. I look up, and freaking everybody's gone. They have dispersed to the four winds, and I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, I thought we were playing together. And they're like, we are. I was like, well, who do you want me to be with? They're like, I don't know. Go find somebody to shoot. Well, this sucks.
Yes.
Because I typically play medic in these games. So I'm like, you do realize that a medic is the person that when you get shot, I stab you with the syringe, right? It's like, well, yeah, whatever. It was awful.
And I heard that's one of the things that they've done in this one, that anybody can heal, which I believe in the other one you could
had
always
bandages.
pick up.
Yeah, you had bandages.
Yeah, you could always pick somebody up. But this one, supposedly, you can actually put them in a moving vehicle and heal them in the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
And pick them up in the vehicle to get away from whatever attacker. So they've done some good things. And I like it that they're bigger maps, you know.
So, yeah, that's fine. That is not my actual birthday. Mostly negative. I'm looking at Battlefield 2042 right now. Random update requiring secure boot makes the game unplayable. Because I think you were telling me there was was it you that was telling me your son was having trouble with that? Booting
in 2042?
No.
Oh, no, in 6.
In the new,
because they were already hacking it last weekend.
That's
so they made it to where you had to log in a certain way. I can't remember what he told me.
Oh, so this guy's saying I'm never buying another EA game because of that secure boot. Yeah, you were telling me something about it, that he had to make sure it was active on his PC.
Yeah, you had to log in a secure boot because they didn't want you hacking.
Ooh, these people are not happy about this. I don't care. The game sucks. I don't care. It doesn't run well. I don't care if there's bots, but please tell me. Just let me play the game. Please remove secure boot. I ain't messing around with my PC for this game. Call it laziness, call it lack of experience, but there's no reason for a game to require such an absurd requirement that wasn't there before. So now that leads me. So this is how my mind works. So now, ladies and germs, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole together. This is the Into the Mind of Mac. What is secure boot? Because I have no idea what this is. Secure boot is a security standard that helps ensure your computer boots with trusted software. It verifies. I don't trust EA. Why would I allow EA to be on my trusted list? It verifies the digital signatures of bootloaders, operating systems, and other boot software, preventing the execution of unsigned. So it's basically just it's anti-pirate software, right?
Right.
So I don't understand what the big problem is. Why people hate it. The only thing I can think of is like that one guy. Well, one guy said he's running Linux. So if you're running Linux, it's different. You have to go through different steps because I believe, now I could be wrong.
No offense, but let's be honest. Is not Linux the only the only that's the one. If you tell it to log you out, it'll log you out. It won't let you log back in. Am I right?
That I don't know. That I don't
I
know.
believe Linux is an ultimate. It does what you tell it to do. It has no security protocols. If you tell it to do such and such, such and such, it will do it, and then you won't ever be able to log back into it. You'll have to.
You could,
basically-
yeah, probably. I'm
Yes,
sure
that's
you could,
Linux.
because they have a
So
they
that-
have a boot kernel. So like every time you log in, well, when I played with it years ago, I had Linux Red Hat. You had to know all of your settings. If you didn't know what monitor you were using, you had to be a computer guy to really run it efficiently. I wasn't, so I went back to Microsoft.
Yeah, my buddy, that's a computer guy. He has a computer that was running Linux, and he showed me if I tell it to do something,
Right.
it doesn't question what I tell it to do. It does what it's told to do. And if I tell it to do something that a normal computer would question, the operating system would question, Linux doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So hackers use Linux.
So I'll probably just get it on PS5 then, since it's cross-platform. You'll probably play on Xbox, I'm guessing. I might even get it on Xbox.
Well, I thought your son was. Well, you wait for your son. You get it on PS5.
Well,
I
he took so when I bought my PS5, he took over the Xbox One XB592, the latest Xbox, because naming it sequential order numbers is too complicated for Microsoft. It's like it's the new Xbox. It's 3 Xbox. What? Okay, so he took that over. So he's playing on the Xbox. So and he loves the Xbox now. He's an Xbox fangirl. Speaking of internet, we're gonna go a little political right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
England's new internet law, Online Safety Act. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, and I've also seen the people going against it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically, you're going to have to, if you use the internet, you're basically going to have to tie your ID to your online persona.
Right.
I have a problem with that.
Thank God we live in the U.S.
Well, there are things where they're trying to push that too, using real ID.
Well, porn is that way.
Well,
now we all know about you.
No, I have a VPN. I just use California as my. No, I'm just kidding.
I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
Somebody said, thank God, you porn users, y'all talk bad about California, but you sure do put us in your VPN a lot.
It was on Kill Tony.
It was so funny.
So
But anyway, okay.
approved methods include facial age estimation through services like Yotai or Persona, and email verification for like user to user. I'm like, okay, I can understand having certain safeguards on, like you just said, on the corn industry. So I can understand having that for that. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just to get on to pay your water bill, you have to do that? Because you and I were alive before the internet. So we understand that, like, you don't need the internet. It's a nice thing to have, but you can survive quite nice without it. You really can.
Yeah. There's a lot
I
of
don't
people in the world
wanna-
that don't use it.
Yeah, and I do not want to put all of my details.
No.
I mean, they can find it, right? But I mean, that's the
I want them to
downside.
work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was watching Patty the Batty the other day. You know who Patty is, right?
I do not.
The UFC guy, Patty. If you saw him, you would know who he is. He's actually paid by a VPN. Well,
Oh, and they're outlawing VPNs too in England. They're talking about trying to outlaw VPNs.
How can you outlaw a VPN?
I do not know this, man.
Yeah, I do not know if you could actually outlaw a VPN. Because
England's
it's
going to
not-
try because they're
But
communists.
that's what he was saying, because he's English, and he's like, so when I'm in England, when I'm home, and I want to watch stuff that I can't watch, Patty Pimblett. He's great.
It's about control because
yeah.
it's like you don't want your kids on the internet. Don't
Look,
let your kids on the freaking.
so-
It's not that complicated. I did it.
Go
You
back.
did it.
Go back to Patty. To pick on the pictures.
All right, take a second.
Yeah. He's great. He talks so much. He's better than
Connor.
Connor. Oh, he's better than Connor. Oh, he's so much because he backs it up better than Connor.
Really?
Oh, he's so much of a better fighter than Connor. I love to watch Patty. So if you see him in his fight weight right there, and then scroll down, and let's see if I can see one that's when he's not at fight weight. He totally looks like two different people. See him on the far right, on your very top one, on the far right.
Yeah.
That's him at normal weight.
Damn, he cuts all that.
Yes.
Wow.
He cuts all that. And he's harder to understand than Connor. And he's so funny. I just watched him one of his shows he's in Vegas with another guy from where he's from, and I love him. He's so funny. Like, dude, all it showed him do was eat. Like, he was just eating and eating. I mean, all fast food, all crap shit. And I was like, now I know why you get to be big.
Absolutely.
But he was talking about because he's from up there, and he's actually British in his accent. He's not from Ireland. So
Oh, really?
yes, he's from somewhere in I think it might be Wales, but I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But he was talking about the VPN, about being able to watch things in England and do things, go to websites and stuff. So he didn't say, but he's sponsored by a VPN.
So this is just AI. So do not take this as a grain of salt. This is the Google AI. They're saying no, but they're going to start monitoring them. They're turning into a police state. They're legit turning into, and I know we're just seeing this from the outside. So maybe if you're living there, it's not as drastic as it appears to freedom-loving Americans. To me, it seems like you're taking because they've always had the big brother. They were the first one to have cameras in place and monitor everything.
Yes.
But at a certain point, like, when do you decide that you get your country back? Because it seems like it's been taken over, and now they're going to take away your internet, so you can't say bad things on the internet. Because if I say bad things about a man kissing a sheep, that could land me in prison. I'm not allowed to have opinions because that's dangerous. Well, my thing is, who gets to decide what's dangerous and what's safe?
Thank God we don't live over there.
No, I mean, we almost had that under Biden, though. They had the Ministry of Truth to.
Oh yeah, they were definitely having big.
And I mean, they kicked all the people off Twitter. The CIA or FBI was involved in it because Jack Dorsey released all that stuff. It's like, it's not that hard.
Well, it's just like we talked about yesterday about the police in England are putting girls out in yoga pants jogging through and arresting people for whistling at them.
Yeah,
I can promise y'all this: if a girl whistles at me, I'm gonna be happy-go-lucky for 2, maybe 3 days. You could probably pee in my post toasties, and I'm gonna eat it and be like, "Oh, this shit good." I mean, I'm just saying. I don't understand why you're trying to do that. It just makes a woman feel so bad. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Ask a fat girl if she gets whistled at if she's happy.
Yep.
Oh, that girl's.
It's that mind rot,
squishy.
though. It's the mind rot. It has infected college universities. It's like I just watched. I can't remember Olivia Grace. She's got a YouTube. Very beautiful English lady, young girl. She's probably in her 20s. She watched a video of this diehard feminist who basically says men are the problem, men are evil, like legit, like everything wrong in the world is a man's fault. Like that's where her mindset's at. So she went on to dating sites, posing as a man to show how men. she came away from it feeling lonely and discarded. And now, is it going to change her life? Probably not. But she started to realize that, like, oh shit, the programming is wrong. It's a great video to watch. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But it's a good, like, never judge somebody unless you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I've heard some men's channels will be like, the reason the United States is because women get to vote. And I'm like, I have some very smart women in my life. I refer to them for advice on things. They're not these people. So it's like the internet has made it so easy to cast shade without having any evidence. But man, this stuff where you're going to have to provide your ID just to log on to the internet, dude, tell me that's not Soviet era. Like,
Well, I don't understand.
you've got nothing to fear unless you say something we don't like. Oh,
Well,
you
not only-
spelt color without a U. You're going to the pokey. Yes.
But not only that, people steal shit off the internet. So I got to put my shit out there
Exactly.
to where you can have it easier. Here, you want to just come? You want me to just take my money out of the bank and hand it to you? It's the same principle. It can happen in I mean, we don't get to see firsthand all the crime that goes on in England. But
No, no.
if they're stealing from us on the internet, they're stealing from them on the internet too.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And it's like, do you trust it? You know? No, I do not trust
Well,
the internet.
what was the one thing when you got your first computer that anybody told you not
Virus
to do?
software, virus protection.
Yep. Do virus protection and stay off of porn sites because
Yep.
they're gonna hack you.
Yep. 100%.
And now you want us to put it on the internet, so it's just easier. It's throw softballs up. That's what you want us to do.
Yeah. It's like the problem with countries is governments. Because the governments are, but now I don't know, because England isn't a republic. It isn't.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's
you look at all the damage our government has caused to our people. I mean, we have generations of people that are
definitely.
attached to the government, and it's been for generations. They can't afford to do anything because they might lose benefits. You know, like that's the mentality. And it's like, that's government doing. Like, you've seen our education system when you see somebody stand up and give a speech and at one of these rallies and they can't even say certain words because it's too hard. And they're grade school level words, but you're like, this person got the same education you and I did. It's astounding to me that, like, and that's government doing. So it's like, I think individuals are much better than the government. Anyway, I wanted to show one more thing. This is my last bit.
You're gonna show it?
I'm going to show it. So, and we'll talk about it. So this is a Mustang Mach-E, I think, the SUV, all electric. This took place in San Francisco. Now, the heading for this video says Ford is going to get sued. Now, you pass this guy, he is praying while the car is apparently out of control. I'm grabbing the steering wheel. I'm doing anything I can to stop it. Later, they find out this guy was under some serious substances. And that's not a cheap car either. How much would you think that car costs? It's probably over 100.
No.
No?
Brand new. Oh no, brand new 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like,
My son wants one really, really bad. His wife does.
boom. Now, lucky for
So
everybody,
they found out he was under substance. He was under some.
serious drugs is what the news article I read said.
Okay.
But see, this is how the internet can frame your mind. This is this is a lesson. So there's two things that I wanted to talk about. So you see that, you immediately think, ooh, Ford is bad. But this wasn't, like, the guy wasn't trying to stop the car. You never saw his brake lights. You never saw
he
him,
had
like,
his flashers on.
yeah, you didn't see him grabbing the wheel trying to pull himself off. You didn't see him trying to gain control of the vehicle at all. Which means either he's one of the new age men that have zero self-preservation, or he's under the influence of something. Because like, put it neutral, like do something.
I put that sucker in park and tear it up. I mean, it's already tore up.
Yeah, exactly. But this is how the internet, when you see these things, frames your point of reference, because you're watching this. This is a 58-second video. There's no context to what happened before, and there's not really any context to what happens after. So you get this small snippet, and you read the headline, and you immediately go, well, I'm never going to buy a Ford again. Now, I'm not saying do or don't, but people let this inform them, and then they go out and they repeat it and repeat it.
Yes.
And then you turn out, and this has, let's see, right here.
It had a
The
whole bunch of
individual, well, here's the reader's context. The individual was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. The vehicle was not found to be in autonomous mode during preliminary investigation. So there you go. But if you don't have the context, you immediately think, holy
Exactly.
crap, that's what an electric car does. So what me and Kaz always tell you,
Click into it.
look into it before you go around
Now,
spouting
there
it as
is
fact.
there is a video going around of a Ford pickup truck, and I don't know if it's a Lightning. And I think it's a Ford pickup truck, not a Chevy. And as it's automatically driving in cruise control, it automatically hits the brakes.
Oh yeah, no, they tested it. The guy
Yes,
took it.
they took that. Yeah, he had the Ford dealer guys in the car with him.
Yep.
And he's just driving down the road, and then all of a sudden he just slams on the brakes.
We have that in some of our work vehicles. It's freaking terrifying.
Yeah, and the thing is, which those, because mine has it. It's a distance. It'll hit the brakes in my when the cruise is on if somebody gets too close in the front. But there was nobody in front of you, but it's just hitting the brakes.
Yeah, no, and it's
Slamming on
like,
the brakes.
yeah, it slams them on. It's not a gentle brake. It's like it's trying to avoid a collision because it sees a collision, so it just locks up your freak. I mean, it's fast. So Vinny was talking to me, or Graybush, he was talking to me while he was
Graybush.
driving, and it did it to him, and it had an alert that came with it, and it just like, now you're at highway speed. Let's say you're trying to pass a car. You get in the left lane, you're hammered down, you're doing 80, and you got cars behind you. All of a sudden, you're locking your freaking brakes up. You could
Yeah.
cause fatalities with that shit.
And when you do that, if that person has a camera and there's nobody in front of you, then you did it on. They're gonna think you did it on
Right.
purpose to get somebody to rear end you.
Yep.
Because that trend's going along. If y'all have TikTok, if you go on TikTok, there are people that are selling the drive cams for cars, and that's they're showing videos of people actually pulling in front of people and just slamming on their brakes, and
Yeah.
that's how they're selling the drive cams.
Oh.
The cameras, like I have one in my car, and
Yeah, I
because literally this guy's driving, and all of a sudden somebody just changes lanes right in front of him, and automatically stops. 3 people get out of the car, and one of them's holding their neck, and then all of a sudden they look up at the camera and
Oh.
point, and then they know they're screwed
Oh,
because they
yeah.
got it on camera.
Yep.
Got it on camera.
Yeah. So, but the whole point I was that got me to thinking was this push towards automation in transportation. Because I've seen a handful of videos where the automated vehicles don't do what they're supposed to do. And now a human is getting taken for a ride. A gentleman was going, I think it was him and his wife were going to the airport, and the taxi was an automated taxi. She starts recording. The taxi is circling the parking lot, will not stop to let him out. So he has to call the people who run the company to try to get it to stop. They're having trouble finding it. He's like, I'm getting sick. It's like, without a manual override, I don't want to get into your total electric vehicle. Because like, what if that Ford that we just saw, that Lightning or Type E,
Yeah, the Mach-E.
what if that was the autonomous feature? What if it did take over and just decide, I don't like you, human, I'm gonna take us both out, and you have no way to counteract that? Nope. I think there needs to be, like at most of you might not know this, but at every place you get fuel, there's an automatic emergency shutoff valve. It shuts off all the pumps. It's a big red
It's a
button,
button.
either on the side of one of the pumps or up by the building. You run over and you slap it, it kills all of the pumps. You need something like that, like a dead man switch in these electric cars that just shuts off all electricity to the computer. Just that's it. In my opinion.
Oh, I agree. And I don't know if the Mach-E has a complete automatic driving capability like the
Teslas.
The Tesla. I'm not for sure. I don't want to be quoted. My son's Hyundai, it will actually drive down the road. Now it doesn't change lanes, and he has not done it like in a curve to see because it scares him. But just driving straight down the highway, it will stay in the lane. It will not go out of the lane, and it's got the features on it like if a car's in front of you, it'll slow down, but it will stay in the lane. He has not done it, to my knowledge, going around a curve with it on cruise control with that feature. My car doesn't have it. My car will brake if somebody's in front of me, and it has a alert if it gets to the line in cruise control, but it doesn't counter steer back. His Hyundai actually counter steers back into the lane.
Huh.
Yeah, and so he can actually take his hand off and drive straight down the road, but it does not change lanes.
Okay. So your
The
question,
Tesla,
yes, the Ford Mach-E has advanced driver assistance called Blue Cruise, which is similar to Tesla's autopilot.
really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now,
And it's a lot cheaper.
here's my question. So when they redid 40 Crosstown, I brought this up last night. Google Maps didn't update the new
Right.
highway for years. So you're on a new wonderful patch of ground and your car is using whatever GPS they're using and the map isn't updated. So instead of going straight, this sucker goes left and goes over the bridge and into the water because it thinks it's following the road. Like, what
Yeah.
that's stuff that
Right now.
people have to think about. Like,
Right now in Texas, it does not recognize all that construction on I-35.
because it says it's closed. It says the highway's closed.
Well, it just says follow road signs.
Yeah.
It says follow local road signs. It's just scary to think that people don't use a brain to think that what could happen if I don't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What could happen, because you can't tell me you haven't used like you said, your Google Maps or your local GPS and it's been lost because it's not up to date. To think that it's not using the same similar software to drive down the road.
Well, so like my maps in my truck. So I have a 2015. It's got a memory card. So if I want to update the software for my maps, I have to eject that. So what if you don't update your car? I'm sure they're going to make you update it.
Well, yeah. Now the newer ones have an update. I would think your 2015 would too.
No, it's a memory card. You have to get the memory card out. And I'm like, no, I'm never doing that. It's got enough electronics on it to make me uncomfortable. But
Right.
so now you said this all leads back to the hacking, because Battlefield 6 has only been out for 2 weeks or whatever, the beta.
And they hacked it on the first weekend.
So they're hacking a video game. What happens when they hack Ford? What happens if they hack your car? And of course, those companies are going to go, that can't ever happen. We got the best people ever. Bullshit. If they can hack our company, which is a huge company, and do ransomware, they can hack a little car in Sophia's Park in her driveway. What are you going to do when that happens? And they can cause mass casualties. Like, you get on a busy highway and you take over a semi, or you take over a half a dozen of these electric cars. can you imagine the chaos that could happen? I mean, what if they do it at a gas pump and they just charge into the gas pump and cause a huge fire explosion? It's like oh,
You went away and came back.
oh, okay.
So what'd you do?
I don't know. Discord's been doing that to me lately, but is this still?
Well,
Oh yeah, we're still going. Okay.
so there's a movie. And it's called Leave the World Behind. That's the name of the movie. I couldn't
Okay.
remember yesterday. That's the Julia Roberts movie. Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, and it's
Is that the one the Obamas had a hand in?
yes. So in that movie, they're driving to get away to try to get back to civilization where they're from, and all of a sudden, it's like not just the Tesla lot. It looked like the Tesla car manufacturing plant is just driving down the road, and they're all unmanned. So, like you said, somebody else has already now thought of that.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. But they did that in that movie. Okay.
Yes, they're driving down the road, and all of a sudden, they pull over, and all of a sudden, nothing but Tesla cars are driving by them, and there's nobody in them.
That's terrifying.
Yes. Well, I mean, think about it. Like you said, it's a computer-run vehicle. If somebody hacks it, and you can't tell me it can't be hacked because they're hacking into and breaking into vehicles right now.
Oh yeah, and these guys are brazen enough to put that stuff onto YouTube, man.
Oh, yes.
Facebook
All they
Live.
yeah, all they're doing is using a VPN. I don't know how they're doing it, but
Anyway, I just wanted to talk
it's
about
scary.
that. Yeah.
It's scary. It's all get out.
All right. What do you got, sir? I've already
Hey,
brought.
did you? Okay, so did you see? This is not political,
Good.
but did you see that Putin and President Trump are in Alaska having talks right now?
I saw a
Google.
post. I saw a post
Google.
that Trump flew stealth
Y'all
bombers.
Google that video. YouTube that video. He flew the B-2 and 4 F-35s over, and all of a sudden you see them walking, and then Putin looks up. He's like, in his head, he's like, oh, that's a bad dude right there. He's showing off. He's flexing. That's the muscle guy at the gym, the biggest dude in the gym that can bench 750. Everybody else in the gym is benching 200. And he can bench 700 and he gets up and flexes. That's what Trump did right there because the B-2 is untouchable. Everybody's scared of the B-2
Why is that? Just because it's
because of the stealth technology and the amount of payload that it can carry.
Yeah. This video was a lie, so F off. Okay.
Yeah.
Whistling Diesel. Okay. But yeah, you guys
So
can
right
find
here, they're walking.
it.
So they're saying, yeah, they shook hands, and as they start walking, right
Yeah,
there. He shows you, look, yeah. He just looks up over his shoulder, and he's like, oh,
Oh,
man.
here we go. I got it.
He didn't have to do that. It's just a flex. I'm just like, and that's what the American people like about Trump.
Oh, my ex-mother-in-law hates his guts.
Oh, most people do. But I would say 50% of the people you talk to hate his guts. But as an American person, as in for your country,
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you don't like that. You're flexing to what everybody was scared of.
Yeah, I don't want your respect. F off. We're
I want
American.
your fear. And everybody knows that Putin wants to go back to the old Soviet Union. That's how he wants to be. And that's his country, and that's his right to have that thought, to be like that.
Mhm.
But guess what? Trump, you're in America. We're close to Russia, but you're still in America, partner. Let me just show you what kind of flex we've got.
And I think
That's what that was. That was the measuring contest.
oh yes it was. Yes it was.
That was the measuring contest, and he's like, "Yeah, mine's bigger than yours." I thought that was classic today.
And this is why I don't like the internet. So I've been trying to look and pay attention to the Ukraine war. It's basically a stalemate, which is impressive for Ukraine because Russia's massive.
Yeah, I just don't think they're putting forth their full power. either.
I don't know. That's one of the things that I'm having trouble trying to ascertain. Russia has lost, like both sides have lost
Oh, they've
catastrophic.
lost a lot.
They showed a field because they're using fiber optic drones that is this entire field is just covered with fiber optic thread from all the drones that have been flown through it. It's like, dude, this Ukraine, I don't know if Ukraine is going to recover in our lifetime.
No, they will not. They will not. And Russia's, it's going to take years for Russia to recover too. But Russia's is just massive.
It is, yeah.
And it's just a loss of life that didn't need to happen. But you know,
Politicians.
Yep, politicians.
I saw that today before we went live. That like you said, the measuring contest. Mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, that was Trump showing you. Like I saw other memes going today where like he was talking to the midget in North Korea.
No,
And
Kim
supposedly,
Jong. Yeah.
supposedly, I know I'm not supposed to name the short man in North Korea. It's supposedly in the conversation, he said, "I have a red button on my desk," and then Trump says, "I have one on my desk too, but it's bigger and it works."
So, sticking with the internet, did you hear about Roblox, the video game?
Yes,
Roblox?
I did, and I met a friend of mine this week that I game with. I met their family, and their daughter is a big Roblox player. She loves it.
My son played it a little bit, but I never really got into it.
Yes, the amount of young people likers. Can I say, is that how I can say it? Yeah.
Yeah, pedophiles.
That's a good one.
Just
pedophiles. Yeah.
We're not
that's
monetized.
ugly. Yeah, but yeah, that are on that is out of this world.
And they have like categories of like, let's go to the bathroom together. So this young guy, he's probably 14 or 15, actually
Did you figure out a way to catch him?
He did, and Roblox sent him a cease and desist.
Yes, I saw that. I was like, "Are you people serious?" I didn't want to look into it because I didn't want to get mad.
Yeah,
but they really did do that.
Yes, they did. I'm looking for that young guy. Roblox.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, "That can't be true. Why would they not want?"
Oh, here it
somebody
is.
to-"
I found it. Okay, so we're actually I am gonna play this video. Hold on a second. Here we go. This young guy can't be probably, I'll wait till it pulls up on the YouTube, but I imagine he's probably 12, 13, maybe 11. He's young, is what I'm getting at. And it's got his thing. I'm waiting till it pulls up on YouTube to hit play on it.
Okay. So also that now there's supposedly a lawsuit against Roblox for enabling them.
That good. Okay, so we're gonna play this.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be...
They banned his account because he turned in sexual predators, got him arrested.
What heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going.
That's terrible.
So he got 6 predators, and cops are literally like, "Thanks, dude."
Crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting...
Oh, I hope Roblox burns down.
I agree. I effing agree, dude. I was like, how can you? So I'm just curious because this is going to surprise
Now
you.
they're saying Roblox has rolled out an open source AI system to protect children. It's a little late.
Yeah, it's a little late. That's
And
the
you look
scary.
bad, and you look really bad for putting a cease and desist order out for a guy that's this isn't Ferrari. You painted a car a different color.
How much do you think Roblox makes a year?
I don't know. I know that my friend's daughter begs for money every time I hear she's won more Roblox money.
In the
So
12
it's-
months ending on March 31st, 2025, Roblox generated 3.836 billion in revenue in 12 months.
Oh, I hope there's a class action lawsuit.
I
for
hope that kid sues the
25
shit.
billion.
Yep. I hope that kid sue. I hope his parents help him sue Roblox because he didn't do anything that broke terms of agreement. Like, you're going after somebody that's vile and disgusting. Like, that kid needs to be given a medal and given like all the Roblox money or whatever he wants, man. What a great kid.
Where was this kid from? Did it say?
I don't know. Let's see.
He's a YouTuber. Is that who it was? A 22-year-old YouTuber?
Let's see.
Yeah, he's 22 years old.
Oh, he
that kid
is?
did not look.
No.
That kid did not look 22 at all. He looked 14.
He did.
It says a 22-year-old YouTuber has said that despite catching 6 predators on Roblox in the last year alone, the platform has banned him.
He's 22?
He's from Texas.
I was like 14. You heard me. 12, 11, 13.
Yeah. He's Texas. He's suing Roblox.
Good. I hope he
wait,
wins.
Wait, this is something different. Oh, no, this is somebody else from Texas.
Okay. Because I'm like,
Okay, so that kid was... Yeah, that kid's not 22 by any means.
Yeah.
If he's 22, I'm going on 27.
right. But yeah, y'all can look that up for more information. All right, what else you got?
Have you been watching anything?
I have not. No, I haven't.
Just been gaming?
Just been gaming, yeah.
I went back and started watching because, was it a year ago I listened to all the Harry Potter books?
Yes.
So I started watching the Harry Potter movies, and I haven't watched them since I listened to the books. And it's I know you don't like them, but they did a really good job on those. And did you see that she nixed the HBO version?
Oh, did she? No. Good.
Yes, I saw a deal that came out, and I don't know if it's true. I haven't looked it up, but supposedly she nixed it because it was too woke, and she does not do woke.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because she is anti all of that stuff. If you look at her page, the only reason that England hasn't banned her is because
she's
only
all
people
of
rich-
English, all of English
Because-
GDP.
Yeah, because the only people richer than her is the crown in England. There was nobody richer than her in England. Nobody.
Yeah.
The queen had more money than her, and nobody else. It was her, the queen, and then her, and now it's the king and then her. That's how much money that lady's worth. So, and she gets a lot of hate for it, but it's
I can understand.
she's
So-
sticking to her guns, and I'm not mad at her for sticking to her guns. If that's who you are, that's what you believe.
If you make it's like taking, let's just use Star Wars for example. You're going to redo the first movie, and you want to make Luke trans. You want to make Han Solo black, and Chewbacca's going to be Mexican. Don't ask questions. Just that's what it is. Chewbacca's Mexican. People are going to be pissed.
Right.
And nobody's going to want to show up and watch your movie because you took characters that everyone grew up with that knows it's like just create new characters. And I heard rumors that they were changing a bunch
they were
of
gonna
people.
they were gonna make Snape a black man, and when they said that, the internet blew up.
And I don't have a
because-
problem with having black people in
No,
Harry
and I don't
Potter.
know why they blew up, but you know who Snape was, so right? You know who he was, right?
Yeah. He was the one that actually was helping.
Die
Harry.
Hard. Well, that's the guy from Die Hard.
Oh, I know the actor. Yeah, I thought you meant the actual character.
Yeah, no, the actor, and I think that's wise because he's passed away, and they didn't want. I don't know why, and maybe the English are just, it's kind of like Idris Elba was offered the 007 role, and he was like, "I'm flattered, but James Bond has always been a."
They were going to make James Bond a woman too.
Well, they did. If you didn't, did you not watch the last James Bond movie?
No.
So what they did do is the lady that was in, I don't know if she was in Black Panther, but I think it was the lady from the Marvel movie that you did, Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So her friend that was the black lady in that movie,
Yeah.
she's English, and I think that's the lady that's in the last James Bond movie. Well, they gave her the 007 title.
Oh, I see.
So, and then they took it from her, all in the same movie, because Daniel Craig had left and then he came back, so they gave him back his 007 title, which is basically the 007 is the right to kill.
Just serve him an English breakfast. That'll kill him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, so yeah, I've been watching rewatching the Harry Potter movies this week, and because now I have I can think back on the books and how well the movies were to them. They all needed to be longer, kind of like the Lord of the Rings movies needed to be longer, but they were so well done, because I can remember listening to the books and seeing the characters.
You know what's crazy? I was just thinking of this. We get stuff from England, from Japan, from South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
We get stuff from France. We have never, I don't think, I've only seen one show from Germany. It's called The Dark or something. It's on Netflix. I can't think of a popular franchise that's come out of Germany. Can you? That we've gotten over here?
I cannot.
I mean,
We've had some German actors, but I
Das,
can't think of them.
well, Das Boot is probably my favorite piece of German.
Right.
And I talked about
we
that.
talked about
Yeah.
him last week or the week before.
Yeah, that movie was great. But like, that's kind of it, dude. Other than them giving us the mustache guy.
The mustache guy.
Yeah, and the little he caused Second World War.
Yes.
Yeah, the mustache.
Well, they've
guy.
given. I will say this. Okay, so
They gave us
when
cars.
when you're driving down the road. Okay, so you know what they say about I'm trying to think about this, Subarus. You know what they say about the Subaru car?
Yes, that women who marry women love them. Yes.
Yes. Okay. But if you look at Volkswagen, I'm going to give it a high 75% of the women that drive Volkswagens are 8s or above.
Really?
Yeah, pay attention to that.
Okay.
Just next time, because we see a lot of people.
Yeah.
The women that drive Volkswagens, and now the cars, the Jettas, the that's their sports car, like that's their version. Their hatchback is that's going to be more male driven because it's kind of a hot little,
I kind of see
car.
If a man drives a Volkswagen, I'm pretty sure he likes dudes. I'm just going to say.
Well, that car is badass. I've seen it hopped up to 1,000 horsepower. It's a pretty badass little car.
Yeah, but it's a Volkswagen.
But I will say, in the majority of the women that drive Volkswagens,
Okay.
We'll give it a week and see what you say if you pay attention.
Okay.
I'll try to remind you to look.
All right.
Well, let's put it to you like this. The place that you used to go to on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And pick up, what you picked up?
Yeah.
You know the lady that used to run that, right?
Yes. She drove a Volkswagen. Okay.
Very good.
She was very attractive, but she had like 52 kids, so yuck. I don't date single mothers.
I think she had 3 and married a guy that had 3, so it ended up being 6. I believe that's how that.
Well, you paid more attention. As soon as I said she had kids, I ran away. I was like,
yeah,
like
no. Well, she was just as nice as she could be. And I can remember when I hurt my foot real bad. She's the one, because she's a runner. And she's the one that, I mean, she's like, why are you limping? And she's the one, I went and saw a foot doctor. And she told me, I should have never paid the foot doctor. She told me how to fix my plantar fasciitis
Oh.
problem. Oh, yeah. If you ever, because, you know, you can mess your plantar fascia up. And a frozen water bottle, best thing in the world.
Where do you put
Best
it though?
thing.
That's the key.
Well-
It's not working. I'm limping and I can't sit down. This is bullshit.
You're so bad. I just want you to put it on your foot because that's what your plantar fascia
okay.
is.
Okay.
And now you're like, well, if you sit on this ice bottle, baby, you know what I'm saying.
Some I'd be like, do I have to put Vaseline on the end of it or just no? No? Okay.
Oh my god.
Where'd you go, Mac? I was in the ER. I had a water bottle shoved up my butt.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You got to be specific. We live in a world of idiots.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so the water bottle you lay on the floor, and then you put your foot on the top of it, you roll it back and forth, and that'll help your plantar fascia.
Do you,
Oh my god.
You freeze the water bottle and then just
Yes,
okay.
yes. And just put it on the floor, and I mean, within probably a week, I had a whole lot less pain.
Oh.
And I bought some $60 insoles for my shoes. And within a week of rolling a water bottle every day on the bottom of my foot, I had a lot. I mean, I bet I was half the pain, maybe even less than that.
You know what I'm thinking? Because you wear slides. No. This just came to me. We need to develop steel end caps that fit over each toe. So when they're like, you can't be out here without steel toes, and then you just wiggle your toes, they're all encased in steel. These are steel toes. Just to be a dick. It can't be wrong. It's like, I mean, I have my toes are covered in steel. What is the name of the company? What is the name of the people that go over that stuff? OSHA.
OSHA, that could work. We should present that to OSHA. That could be okay. So here we have a lot of things that we want people to help us fund. That might be the next one. You know those socks that go over
exactly.
your,
That's
like
what I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah, I use it as a sock, and it's a.
And you got steel toes on it, so when they're like, that's a violation. It's not. Look at my toes; they're covered in steel toes. I took it Just take everything literally from now on, and your life will be so much happier. I mean, you'll be considered an idiot in the world, but
I literally hate steel toes because I've never dropped anything on.
No, it's always right behind it. It's always right behind it.
And it's so bad.
Yeah, so you got a ginormous bruise right there where your ankle meets your foot. It's just huge.
Yeah, and it's like the steel toe is putting off an energy to where it doesn't land on the steel toe. I don't understand if you people understand that when you have to wear steel toes. It's like there's an energy. It's like, and it lands right behind it because it doesn't want to hurt the steel part of your toe. It's like that is sacred.
Yeah,
that's so bad. I never thought about that.
But there you go. See, then when Like Dad comes up to you and he's trying to talk a big game like he's somebody important, which he's not, you can be like, you can eat shit because I have on my steel toes.
On the show did I get to talk about Happy Gilmore?
No, you haven't. No, you have not.
Okay, so we missed the show since I watched Happy Gilmore. I'm telling y'all, if you enjoyed the first Happy Gilmore, it is an homage to the original Happy Gilmore. It is so good. It hasn't been out long enough for me to give you any spoilers because anything I say will spoil it. The original cast is in it.
Except Bob Barker. Bob Barker.
But he gives homage to Bob Barker. He gives homage to Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers has a son in the show. He gives homage to if you remember the end of the movie, the guy that kept calling him a jackass because
Yeah.
he's trying to be good,
Mhm.
he gives homage to that guy because Eminem plays his son, and they did him up, and he looks like his son. I mean, everything that they have the alligators in it. They have Chubbs has got a son in it. Happy Gilmore has 3 boys and a daughter.
Who'd he marry?
All with this, the woman from the first one. The one, remember, his happy place was she came up. She had on the white lingerie holding the two pitchers of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he ended up marrying. And there's even because they had so many kids, there was a deal that she was like, well, we're gonna make money.
That's the mom from the Modern Family.
Yes, she's in Modern Family. Yes.
Yeah, she's lovely. I didn't know she was in the
No,
first one.
Yes,
that
I
is
didn't know
her.
she was in that until somebody told me she was in Modern Family because I'm not a super fan of Modern Family.
There's too much. It's I did. My kids watched it.
Sophia, is it Sophia Vergara?
Yeah,
Is that her name? Her voice is as bad as what's her name? It annoys me.
Kathy Griffin.
No, the other Rosie Perez.
Oh God.
Yeah, it annoys me like Rosie Perez.
I
would almost rather listen to Rosie Perez.
Everybody in my house watched it. Anyway, I've got the list of everyone that's in it.
There was 72 cameos in the movie. I watched a video of a guy that named all the cameos.
Wow.
Some of them you'll know. A lot of them are golfers, and John Daly's in it, and he's great. Because if ever anybody knows anything about John Daly, he was a cigarette smoking, beer drinking golfer, and basically the movie Happy Gilmore has to quit drinking, so John Daly has to quit drinking. So the whole movie you see John Daly drinking hand sanitizer. It's freaking great. It's free, and he offers it. You want a drink? You want a drink? It's so good. It's so good. Post Malone's in it. Like I said, there's 72.
That
cameos.
poor guy, Post Malone looks like he's like 65 years old.
Oh, he's a chain smoker. He's
my God, he
yeah.
looks old as dirt, dude. I saw him in some. I was like, who is that?
He's such a good dude, though. If you watch any Post Malone videos, for him being as famous as he is, I've seen people knock on his car windows.
Oh, he's got his whole family in this. Sonny Sandler, Sadie Sandler.
Oh,
Jackie.
she's in a lot of the family's in a lot of his movies. His wife's in a lot of movies. She was in Click.
Okay.
His wife's in Click. Yeah.
All right. So 2 thumbs up.
Two thumbs up. I had 4 thumbs up. It was great.
Okay.
It was great.
And that's only on Netflix, correct?
It's only on Netflix, yes.
Okay. I don't have
Yes.
Netflix, so I might have to
Okay.
resub just to watch it.
And Steve Buscemi, he's such an underrated actor.
I don't think he is. I think he's a great actor.
I don't think he gets enough roles though.
Because because of his looks, I would assume, just because
It could be.
he's so distinct, he has to be
Yeah.
the right thing. But like that Boardwalk Empire, he's fantastic in that.
Oh, he's in like 5 episodes, 6 episodes of The Sopranos. He plays his cousin in one of the seasons of The Sopranos. Great.
It's still
Great.
the movie where his mom is dead and he brings her back to life is my favorite Steve Buscemi movie. And it's a movie literally no one has ever seen or heard of. It's like Clay Pigeons. I have these weird little snippets of my life that I'll watch the most weird, odd thing. He has to feed her cockroaches, and then she gets
Yes,
she
I
gets
remember that.
she gets fixated on cats, so she kills all the neighborhood cats, and she's making dishes, and he's like, "Don't eat that." Why? It's probably where Fluffy went. It's so fucking weird, but I'm telling you, I love it.
And I've already watched the first 4 episodes of the 2nd season of Wednesday.
And it's good.
I enjoy it. Yes, it picks up right where it left off. If you like the first season, you'll like the 2nd season.
Did you ever watch Idiocracy? You said you were going to.
I have not watched it yet. I'm going to. I will. I will watch it this week, and we will go over it next week.
It's got Dak Shepard. Hold on. I'm going to look at
IMDb is giving Happy Gilmore a 6.2 out of 10.
And this movie has a 6.5, but I'm telling you, it's got Terry Crews, Maya Rudolph, Dak Shepard, Luke Wilson. This movie is Justin Long as the doctor. Dude, this movie it's literally predicted America's future.
Okay,
So-
so we will talk about it next week. I
Okay.
will watch it this week and we'll talk
So
about it. next week.
here's I'm going to read the storyline and then that's it. I'm done talking. Officer Collins has been spearheading one of the U.S. military's most secretive experiments to date, the Human Hibernation Project. If successful, the project would store its subjects indefinitely until they are needed most. Their first test subject, Joe Bowers, was not chosen for his superiority. Instead, he's chosen because he's the most average guy in the armed services. But scandal erupts after the experiment takes place, the base is closed, and the president denies any knowledge of the project. Unfortunately, Joe doesn't wake up in 1 year, but in 500. During that time, human evolution has taken a dramatic downturn. After waking up, Joe takes a prison-assigned IQ test and finds that he's the smartest guy alive. So, yeah, this movie is amazing. President Camacho.
and I don't know why I've not seen it, because that's the same guy from what was the
King of the Hill.
Well, King of the Hill, and what was the movie with the college? Isn't that him?
Office Space? You mean the director, creator, Mike Judge?
No, Luke Wilson. I like Luke
Oh.
Wilson as an actor. Old School.
Oh,
I loved Old School. You didn't like Old School, but I loved it.
yeah, he's been in lots of weird stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So I can't wait till you watch that movie. It's
Yes, I will watch it this week.
it's so
I'm
bad.
sorry,
It's
I did tell
great.
you I was gonna watch it, and I forgot.
That's okay. I was supposed to be on time and I wasn't. So we all make
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah, that's family stuff. We understand.
Yep. So what else you got? You got anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Good.
Football. I draft fantasy football next Saturday.
Good luck.
So the next Friday we will go over our NFL picks.
Okay.
Because what I heard today is we have 13 days until college football kicks off.
It's almost
20 days
Gay
until the
Pride
NFL
season
touch
is
you.
coming. Woo!
You stop it. 20 days until 20 days until wives hate Sundays because of NFL.
Yeah, as much as wives hate their husbands, they sure hate to have their husbands have fun, don't they? It's like she hates your guts. She bitches to all her girlfriends about how you don't do what she wants you to do. But then you finally go away and stop bothering her. And she's like, all you ever do is fantasy football.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I gotta. And another thing, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but Red Zone. People don't like Red Zone, but it is the best way to watch football, in my opinion.
What is
Because
Red
you
Zone?
don't. Okay, so Red Zone. So if in the football starts at noon on Sunday, our time.
Okay.
So if there's 8 games on, Red Zone will have all 8 games up, so you'll have 8 blocks on. But if one team goes to the Red Zone and none of the other teams are in the Red Zone, they'll take that one team and get rid of the other 7. So it'll go straight to once they get inside the 20. Well, if there's 4 teams inside the Red Zone, you'll have a 4 box of 4 teams. So you're not having to watch. So like where we are, what's the local team that we have to watch?
Oh, the Gooners.
The Cowgirls.
Oh, the Cowgirl. I was thinking the OU Gooners. Yeah.
No, but in the
NFL, yeah,
you
it's
have because that's the regional team. You're gonna get more Dallas Cowgirls.
You'd think it'd be Kansas City too, because we're kind of in the middle of both of those.
Right, but for some reason, our region is depending on the channel.
Because it's
on the channel.
My thing is
it could be Kansas City or Cowboys.
Because as much as Oklahomans hate Texans and Texans hate Oklahomans, it's like, oh, but we root for the same NFL team. It's like I'd go Kansas City over the Cowgirls.
Yes, but if you're watching the Red Zone, and then they will break in for an interception, so you get all the good stuff. none of the boring stuff. None of the 3 and out shit. You get none of that stuff. All you get are
But
turnovers.
it's a game. See, this is how I say football
stop it.
is.
You
No,
stop
because
it.
it's a game of inches.
You stop it.
He's gonna ram
You
it down their throat. He's just gonna ram it down their throat. It's a game of
Oh, yeah.
inches. He's
You
gonna
stop
he's gonna
it.
get in it. He's gonna get in his end zone. They're gonna.
That's not what they do. Not say get in his end zone. They don't say that. The game of inches and ram it down their throat may be one of the things they say, but in his end zone, not what they say. Yeah, you stop that shit.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that's what we got coming up for y'all. I'll do
Okay.
Idiocracy this week, and then
And I'll try not
fantasy
to be a
football.
complete prick when we talk about football. I'll be
No.
nice.
No, you won't.
Idiocracy. Idiocracy. Do you know
This
one
week.
trivia? One bit of trivia that everyone should know. If you see those god awful shoes, Crocs, they got them.
It's what that's what launched Crocs.
Was the movie Idiocracy? Yeah, because he was like, only stupid idiot people would wear those shoes.
Yep.
He wanted,
They
he
went and
wanted
found
shoes. He said,
a
"Look at these
failing
horrible
brand."
plastic
Yes.
shoes with holes in them. We could really
Yep.
save a lot of money. Just put everyone in these horrible things."
And now look at them. What are they worth? What is Crocs worth?
I don't know. In millions, I'm sure. I do not, or nor have I ever owned a pair of them.
You know what's funny is I've been told I'm not allowed to wear them, but everybody I know that owns a pair say they. Even my sons have multiple pairs. They say they are so comfortable.
Let's see. $4.63 billion, and it got launched off the back of a movie about idiots. I love this world. I love
Yes,
the U.S.
Yep.
All right, Kaz, tell them where they can find us.
Check us out. Hit us up on the X. Let me know what y'all think. I've been slamming. Been doing a little TDS on there lately, and let me know what y'all think. At Odd Times Podcast, they can send us emails, oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com. We are on the gram. I don't do that very much. I try to stay up to date with our TikTok. It's Odd Times Podcast. Got the picture and everything up there. And then Mac is on X somewhere.
Odd Mac Guy. Just sound it out. Use your, because I know if you're listening to us, you have to sound it out, but it's pretty simple.
Yes. Well, we do too. I mean,
Yes.
fingers and toes to count. You know.
I need my
It's all-
fingers
it's all
and
in
toes
the-
to spell. What do you mean count?
Yeah. How do you spell with? I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's-
don't have no. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yes. All right. Until next time, we will see you guys right
see y'all
back
later.
here, 6:30
Save
p.m. Central.
ish.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish. Yes, ish.
Till then,
All right,
later.